Hello everybody, my name is Scaredy Soapgirl. Welcome back to another episode of Twilight Princess. Minna has something very urgent that she wants to tell us, so we'll ask her what she wants. Can that boomerang you picked up some wind? If you see something that you think you can move with your wing, you should try throwing your boomerang. Gotcha. But anyways, in the last episode, we tried to see what was going on with the villagers, and everyone seems pretty distraught over the children being kidnapped pretty much. So we raced over here on our way to our first temple and cleared about halfway through to obtain a new item. And now, in this episode, we are going to beat this temple and eventually save the day, because that's what we do as Locke. We're the hero of time, obviously. Alrighty, so now we can spin that, and that will attempt to unlock this door. But it only does it so much. So what we can do is target that 5 more times to give it a really nice spin. And still only have it once. Okay, so you're gonna make me do this the hard way then, huh? Gotcha, guys. Thank you. Anyways, let's continue onward, shall we? Alrighty. I'll meet you back in the main room. Alrighty. So, unfortunately, the section where the monkeys that help us, they're not here to help us anymore. But we do have the Gale Boomerang now to help us be able to spin these around in the directions that we need them to be in. And we can save another monkey while we're at it. Alright, do I have to use the boomerang to get you down? Or do I have one from this tree? I'd assume the boomerang. Also, one kind of fun thing to note, Locke will look at things of importance in a room. We have to save this monkey, so he is staring at the monkey. He does this with lots of different things, including sometimes moving his eyes as well, at ultimate objectives. It's not necessarily as easy to tell. They do this in Wind Waker too, where Link's eyes are really gigantic and you can see it really easily. And in this one he does do it, but it is a lot harder to see, or notice per se, if that makes sense. Alrighty, let's go save this monkey. Alrighty. And, bye, I guess. Well, I guess there's still some monkeys you haven't freed yet. This one you should just save them all and see what you can get for it. Right, because what's better than money? Or, you know, other things that they'd be willing to do for me. Oh, hello there. You got too close, I'm sorry. You screwed up. Alright. Activate this one. Oh gosh. Oh jeez. You know, I'm just gonna wait, honestly, and see if I can't snipe this Keese with my slingshot here while I wait, I guess. You can tell I'm so great at aiming, guys. It's alright, we got that. Aw, what's that? I'm already gone and you can't even get me anymore? Oh, that's sad. Can't see you can try it at the very least, though, yes? Alrighty, so remember how I told you there was gonna be a way to pick these dudes up way easier? It doesn't necessarily matter too much in this room, but if it's not right against a wall, that's how you can pick them up easier. You know it if they're not against a wall. But we've now found these annoying tile bastards' weakness. And there's something else for us in here that we could really use. So, I say, let's try and get it, yes? Now, Funny, huh? Was it so funny that you wanted to dig me up like that? Huh? Was it funny? Oh my god, I got a blue rupee. Let's go, guys. Isn't it awesome? Alright, can get that one too. Just a quick blow. Alrighty. And now, let's put out all of these torches as well. Because, as you can tell, there's a treasure chest behind there, of course. You could kind of see it through, like, the gaps when you're climbing up, but it's not intensively visible. But irregardless, it's going to be our third piece of heart. Collect more pieces for another full heart container. Alright, let's go, let's go. Alrighty. Now, I think I saw a chest on one of these two sections, but I'm also too lazy and I don't think it's as important as anything else we need. There it is, up here. We got a red rupee, okay. Semi-worth it for coming up there, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely semi-worth it, for sure. Anyways, I'll meet you back in the main room. Okay, so now, you can see that we will be able to knock these things down now. Because we have the boomerang to, well, knock them down per se. And, that happened. Alrighty. So let's use zero and blow this up. And behind here we have a small chest. With another red rupee in it, guys. Let's go. Right now, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, now we can get that. Am I not remembering this correctly? I could have swore this was how you were supposed to get this. Maybe I'm not thinking that way? I don't know. Right, yeah. You have to target the actual strands holding it up. My bad. Alrighty. Wait, what? What just happened? Link just like tripped and slid down off this. Never mind. Let's get our treasure chest. Yes. You got the compass! And now we can find things in the dungeon. Well, if it isn't something useful, once you have that, you should be able to find where the captured monkeys are, right? Okay. So... now, we have the compass, so we are able to see the treasure chest, so to speak. But, now that we have the guild boomerang, there's something very specific that we can do over on this little corner right here. You notice this in the pattern of a Z, right? So, what should we do except, target the completely wrong thing? We should trace the object into the Z shape. So we do that one, and that one. And make me minus slightly dizzy while doing so. But now we can open up this fancy treasure chest. What's inside of it but the boss? I mean the big key. Use it to gain access to the lair of the dungeon's boss. We did it, guys. We got the boss. I mean the big key. Let's go. Yeah, they called her the big key in this one and a couple others. I miss it being called boss key though. Don't mind me going the completely wrong way. Yeah, let's go into this empty room, guys. There's so much to do here. The compass tells me there's nothing in there as well. But in actuality, we can go over this way. And as we can tell, the monkey wants us to go this way too. So let's do it. Alrighty, I'm coming. But there's no wind in here. But now that we have our boomerang, we can make wind. Okay. So, for the most part now, there's a red dot to the left. I'm very, very intrigued on what this red dot is. I must investigate the red dot. You make yourselves have an ominous cutscene, like you're like actually gonna do something to me. And then we find out that I'm gonna stab you in your crotch instead. Well, that's unfortunate, now isn't it for you? I know, I'm going this way first. There's a red dot in this room. It could be of significance. See, there's a beautiful spider in this room that I have to take out. Now, one thing that I will also say about the sculpture legs is that their tops are very much blocking to pretty much everything except the front blow. So, what you have to do is you have to wait, and then, once you're vulnerable, take them out. Hold on, we got one more we gotta fight, guys. So, if I had to guess, I'd assume that the red dots are by chance keys that we have to save, I guess. So, makes sense. But anyways, let's do the opposite of that. So what we're gonna do now is target this guy, and then target this guy afterwards. So we're gonna bring him, and he's gonna run into a wall. Good to know. Alright, so let's try it again. Without the wall part this time, guys. Okay, so these things need to be more mediated per se? Fine, I will do this the less cool way then. So be it, says the wall. Get 20 rupees from that. And that's not necessarily intensively needed to do per se. But the thing is that there's a couple of different webbings that you have to burn. And well, if you go down the wrong one, you're gonna have a bad time. Is my best answer to you on that. So let's burn that. And see? I told you I was gonna have a bad time if I decided to go there. So it's a good thing we didn't. So let's slowly climb our way back up. Intensively slowly. And do this one. And let's save this monkey up here. Don't worry, I got you. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. At the start of this temple, these monkeys are always somewhat annoying. But considering we have to save like 14 of them or some ridiculous number, probably more like 8. You know, I'm starting to like the monkeys. They're starting to grow on me. That's the word I was looking for. Okay. Hello there. Okay, so fortunately we don't have a small key at the moment, so let's keep running to where they want us to go. Which is up here and through the store. Alrighty. So we have a certain amount of platforms for all these monkeys to stand on. So it looks like we have to save 2 more monkeys. I guess in order for us to check the temple out completely, we need the help of the moon. Ah, well, let's help the rest of them. Okay. They make it so you have to hold it for a second, because otherwise you'll just toss it. It's very, very handy in certain circumstances to just be able to toss it, but it throws me off so hard, because I always expect to go into aiming mode, only to find out, oh, wait, my bad. I can't do that quite yet. Well, that's unfortunate. Alrighty. So now, get our slingshot and take these dudes out. And for once, I can actually aim. Isn't that crazy? Yo, imagine hitting still objects for once. I never thought I'd see the day. I mean, they are kind of moving, but not really. The thing is that I'm so used to legitimately like trying to aim ahead to where I think people are going to go. So I play shooters sometime in my free spare time, and that's how I can aim decently well. And it's also how I can intensively struggle to hit people, like to hit my targets while I am actually just stationary. Because I always try to aim ahead where they're going to be, which works a lot better usually. Unless it's like a sculpture or something, so apparently. So it's that type of scenario pretty much. Die! Alright. So now, let's get a little bit more money. And see if we can save this monkey. On the bright side though, that one landed in the water, and that one bumped into my shield. You could not have it any more coincidentally in my favor. Okay, so now, hopefully, you won't hit a wall again. Or you'll just go to me anyways. Okay. We're not allowed to do this coolly. Let's call that cool on its own, I guess. Alrighty, now that that annoying like-esque type of enemy is down, let's get this chest. And we get a small key. Let's go. Alright. Now let's keep heading up. I want to take care of this guy first, because otherwise you're just going to be annoying, to say the least. And now, let's target you, and bring you right back. One very handy thing to note is that you are allowed to target pretty much anything. If I wanted to target that 3 times, I can do so. It doesn't have to be subjective to certain objects, which is very nice and makes this item a lot more fun. Because it gives it so much more usability. And all of a sudden my friend's a bit distraught, but now he's gone, so it doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, I wanted to chat, what's up? Alright, so anyways. What happened? Oh my god, I keep pressing the wrong button. Alrighty. Let's take you out. Suppose that was a foolish move of me because you also looked at me. Alrighty. So we're gonna need the help of this dude again. see what we can do. This one, there's a giant wall in the way, so this one, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to try to be cool. Not like it's really worked either time, per se, to say the least. And now we have saved another monkey. Alrighty, we're getting into the very much the thick of it, to say the least. Okay. So now, let's keep going. We'll now go to that room over there that required a small key, so I'll meet you over there. Okay. Okay, so now that we are over here, we can unlock the door and hopefully save the last monkey who may not be over here. I think they are. The red dot tells me they are. Okay. Just gonna lift up a whole bunch of tiles on it. And double jump them! Get them both at the same time! 2 for the price of 1. Let's go! I hear you. Or maybe I'm just losing it. I don't know, it's also possible. No, there you are. Alrighty. Alright, take you out. And now we can go back into this little section back here. And another sculpture, don't worry. You take that. And then finish them. That is such a cool move. For honestly, to be honest with you, it's so simple, but it's so effective. And because of both of those simultaneously, it's still so cool. And it will never not be cool. Skyward Sword took massive impact on making it so cool. I won't say anything on that if you haven't played it, but if you have, you know what I'm talking about. And now let's save the final monkey. Hypothetically, this is the final monkey. There could be another one I'm not aware of. I mean, I wouldn't know on the top. Alright, so they're gonna be up super high and really annoying, so that solves that, guys. And let's get whatever's in this chest. 20 rupees, and let's go, let's go. Okay. Alrighty. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, it would kind of be helpful to, you know, actually be on the platform I'm trying to move. Just a thought. That's just an idea I kinda had right there, honestly. Alright. What's that over here? And eventually, now that we've saved every single monkey, we're able to make it across this long gap. Thanks to their help. Alright. Alrighty. Let's hop over, and there we go. He holds us here. But the boss, I mean the big door, guys. Look, guys, it's the big door with the big lock that we use the big key to unlock. Alrighty. Looks like, huh? Wait, the door didn't lock on me? Well, that's a new one. Poisonous swamp is bubbling, showing us a giant Deku twins. Twin parasites, Diabara. Yeah, I don't know what other name I would have expected for this thing, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I suppose I should have been a bit further away, maybe? Not bad. Oh, well that's a darn shame. I'm gonna see if this plan works, guys. That blows that one, huh? And they're not doing too well because of it. And now, let's do the same, but to you. And, because apparently these guys will eat anything that gets close. Even if they are this giant, and there's two of them connected. I guess that's how it be. Alrighty, and guys, first boss done just like that. Oh wait, my bad. Hello there. How are you doing? So now we don't have any more of those things. But what we do have is the mini boss monkey coming to help us out. Can you please turn around? Alrighty. So now what we can do is target two of the bosses. Hypothetically, so to speak. Alrighty. Oh god! Oh jeez! Okay. So it's a delicate process. So to speak. But if we're holding a bomb, well then they'll just kind of munch it down, and then they'll kind of be like, well, this sucks, guys. Because apparently the bombs look more tasty than us, I guess, I don't know. You know you want it, you think. Alright, one more time, guys. Alrighty. It's a bit of a process. We'll get there, I promise. I'm not the worst temple with the worst boss fight, am I right? Alrighty. So now it's just this one here. Okay. Now, let's get him again. Finish him! Oh yeah, did I mention you can finish bosses too, which is even more awesome? Let's go. Alrighty. And we get our first heart container too. Let's go. Alrighty. And He explodes into nothing more than shadowy pixels, to which they form whatever this thing is. Let's go! Well done. That's what I was looking for. That's a fused shadow. It's what the light spirit call dark power. Do you remember what the spirit said? Oh, you had to match the power of the King of Shadows? Could it really be so easy? Is this all there is to it? It's a total of 3 fused shadows. I think the other light spirits have the rest. If you want to know exactly what fused shadows are, well, maybe I'll tell you if you find the other 2. I guess you better do your best to find them, huh? Let's not waste any more time here, when we could be looking for the other 2. I'll get you out of here. You pick up that heart container that fell out of it. 3 heart runners will know like, well, this is awkward, guys. You get a heart container, your weapon energies increased by 1 and then fully replenished. Alright. Want to go outside? Are you all done here? Yes, we are. Alright. If we alternate between 2 different save files, let's do the same. So I'm gonna cut all that out anyways. Heroic log. Do not think Hyrule is now saved from the spread Twilight. I'm gonna be honest with you, I never thought that once. If I had, I'd be very disappointed. Leave these woods and go to the east, where you will find the land protected by Spirit Elder. There you will find those you seek. But know that these lands lie in twilight. They are now a dark realm covered by the clouds of dusk. If you set foot beyond the curtain of twilight, you will revert to your beast form. So be prepared. You are chosen by the gods. Leave these woods and go to the east, to the land of Elden. That's better. Searching should be much easier now. But, of course, you feel the need to go help the other light spirits, don't you? Oh, don't worry. You turn into a beast again. I'll take good care of you. The thing you need to do is find the land covered in twilight. If you do, I'll help you out. See you later. Alrighty. So now, what do you gotta head out of here, honestly? I'm gonna miss you, fair on morning. It's been a fun time. But not really, honestly. This is when the game starts to get from good to incredible, so be prepared for that, to say the least. Okay. And now, with all of that done, we can now officially head out and hear this song, which I will be quiet for you to listen to. Well, how rude of you to interrupt my totally convenient research time. dare you? Okay. Basically, I know there's a heart piece somewhere in this section, but I wasn't quite sure where exactly at. I believe it is somewhere up around in one of the treetops, just north of Farron. However, our lovely friend there decided to be so rude. So I'm gonna finish your friend right in front of you, just enough time to get out of it before I whiff. Because apparently you guys don't want to be kind to me. Alrighty. Then you can lock onto this tree. And if you lock onto it correctly, oh sure, now that it's nighttime I can see it clean as day and see that it was exactly where I was actually targeting at. What do I know though, guys? He only shows up at night. Get our please, collect one more for a full heart container. Alrighty. But anyways, now they said to head east, so let's go there. No further, there's a black wall ahead that blocks the way. You can't stop me. I thought I would deliver a few letters, but it seems impossible. I am the honorable and dependable letter carrier, known to some as a postman. Thought I'd introduce myself, please. Take this letter and read it as your letter. Sure. Read a letter, press start, open your collection tree, and then collect that letter. You can do that to read any letters you receive. Do whatever you see fits. My business is concluded. Onward to mail. They somehow turned one of the best Zelda characters into the entire series, and they made him even more obnoxious and more amazing. He literally gave us a letter telling us he's going to approach us at Mach speed, so don't run away. This man deserves all the rupees in the world, guys. Absolutely. Alright. Want me to let you into the Twilight? Not now. Okay. But anyways, next time we're going to save wherever this is. Apparently this is what I've been searching for, according to that one guy. So, alrighty, so I think we're gonna end this episode out here. So next time we're gonna go into the Twilight and save a second area of Hyrule Field. But until then, I will see you all later. Goodbye.